So if you're worried about aliens from outer space, the zombie apocalypse, and World War III, you are in luck because Elon Musk has got you covered. Check out this headline. Elon Musk says he unloaded a Tommy gun. Yes, you heard that right. Tommy gun into a Cybertruck, Al Capone style. This is a real headline. And like, is he being serious? This is a real headline. Elon Musk said Tommy gun was fired inside a Tesla Cybertruck, Al Capone style, to test if it was bulletproof. Critics aren't so sure. So what do you think? Is the Cybertruck bulletproof? Is this the appropriate vehicle for the end of the world? Evidently, it was spotted on the road. This is a tweet out by this Farzad Mesbai. I believe this is a Tesla pumper. And essentially, you can see here, there's a video, and there's bullet holes in the Cybertruck, or dents, I should say. And Elon Musk is a quote, we emptied the entire drum magazine of a Tommy gun into the driver door, Al Capone style. No bullets penetrated into the passenger compartment. So just in case you're worried, the kind of vehicle you would need for the end of the world, the Cybertruck has you covered. So I was checking on this thing. I was like, oh my God, I'm worried about zombie apocalypse and World War III. Where can I get one? Well, evidently you can order for $100. This is just a deposit. We still, as of yet, do not have a final price on this thing. So you can make that with you will. And, the thing is that I'm just telling you guys the truth. In this world, you can make a lot of money scamming people. That's just the reality. But is that something that you want to be doing? Is that something that you want to be engaging in? Because this is also the sad reality of the world. If you tell the truth, and this is what Elon Musk did a couple days ago in the earnings call, you can see a quote here from Musk. We dug our own grave, right, with Tesla Cybertruck. So basically, they're sunk too much money in this thing, and they may not make money on it for a couple of years. It may never come out. Who knows? He didn't say that. He's confident it's going to come out. But what I can tell you, though, right, we're worried about his well-shrinking $16 billion, and it's also got to deal with problems over at Twitter. And I'm leading with the Cybertruck thing because I want you to understand that it pays to scam people. It pays to lie. I'm telling you the truth, but, is that the stuff that you want to be doing? Evidently, though, a lot of people do want to be scamming people in this situation on YouTube, finance content, on social media. This is something that I talked about before. Last year was called, you can watch my old video, please do, Creators Agency, FTX, YouTube's biggest scam. And in fact, it's back, FinCon 23. This is a sort of a social media financial content creator convention where they get better at honing their craft at scamming you. And so what I want to do is kind of go over some of the things that they talk about these things and understand there's this complex weave, a complex system of ways that they sort of get information to you, manipulate you to basically steal your money.
There's a panel of 3 YouTubers with, I believe, all over 500,000 subscribers. So I got a lot of value of this. They shared kind of their stories of how they got started. And so those guys are Stockmo, Larry Jones, and Keenan Grace. If you want to go ahead and check them out, you definitely should. Learned a lot from them. Used to be a Dave Ramsey personality. Dave Ramsey, if you haven't known, or if you don't know him, is someone I have grown up. Really is probably one of the main reasons why I got into personal finance. This agency, creator agency that with all the bigwigs, I'll kind of put it on the screen here for you so you can see who this agency represents. Obviously Graham Stephan. You can see on the list that it's a pretty big deal. So that was kind of cool to connect with.
Now, before we get to part 2, I have to give a quick shout out for today's sponsor. It's FTX US. You've probably heard of them before. They're very popular as a very large crypto exchange. They have millions of users on it, trading crypto. That's not my thing. I don't know how to do analysis on these things. I think they're speculative and very volatile. It's just not for me.
One of the largest U.S. regulated cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, trusted by millions of users to buy, sell, track, and trade both crypto and NFTs.
They've been the ones that are going out, investing in and buying other crypto exchanges that are struggling. So they've been growing very quickly. They bought a chunk of Robinhood. They bought a chunk of BlockFi.
I have to decide if I want to do more, but know that if I'm doing more, it's just a cash grab. Because I got 10 days to make these videos. But hey, I'm going to be transparent about it. Hey, it's a lot of money. It's like, a couple $1,000 a video. And for 30 seconds, read, whatever.
I love the game of money and climbing that wealth pyramid and things like that. I think it's fun.
And this is a red flag that everybody should be paying attention to. I'll explain in just a moment, right after I mention that if you want to take advantage of buying the crypto dip, check out our sponsor today, FTX.
Erica Kohlberg was here. You probably have seen her shorts. They probably popped up on your screen on any of the...
And yes, it's a scam, and I don't like these people. This is why I'm warning you about it. This sort of scammy industry is spreading. And moreover, I started with the Elon Musk Tesla stuff because I want you to understand that it is also mainstream, right? Cybertruck is not like a small thing. It is mainstream, and I would classify that as a scam along with his other things that he's doing. But I get it. People are saying, no, Chris, you're so dumb. Bulletproof trucks is a real thing, and Tesla's going to make tons of money because they're bulletproof. Okay. I mean, I guess if World War III and the zombie apocalypse and the AI Terminator things come, yes, they would sell a lot of trucks, 100%. But is that really going to happen? And moreover, going back to the FinCon 23, understand how widespread this includes your bloggers, your podcasters, YouTubers, freelancers, authors, influencers, brands, and coaches and advisors. If you want to go with this FinCon 23, it just happened. Actually, what was the dates on this thing? Sorry, October 18th to 21st, 2023. So this would just happen just literally now. And they were charging people to go to this thing, $300 for your basic, $8.99 for pro, and $15.99 for like a brand industry thing. And basically it was just like a weekend, and you're going to hear a bunch of people give you advices and seminars and meetups and stuff on how to scam people and to make partnerships with more people who can scam people.
Figure out first why you want the money in the first place. If you don't know the why, it doesn't matter how much you have, you'll always keep chasing more.
Advise everyone to do. Even if you don't want to budget, I'm a budgeting guy, and I have a budgeting shirt on. Net worth is a lot easier to do.
But if you think about it, if you invest in the stock market and you don't use options, the only thing you know is to buy low and sell high. What happens when the market goes sideways and down?
Shame is not welcome at your personal finance party. You should never feel shame about the things that you want.
Then eventually you become your own boss.
Yes.
Yeah. All right? You become your own boss with the sauce.
And you don't have to be smart to do it either. My college GPA was a 2.53 and I needed a 2.5 to graduate. You don't got to be smart.
This
isn't
rocket science.
No, it's not rocket science.
No.
It is never in the history of the world have we had more opportunities than we do now.
Yeah, so here with the stock market and everything being crazy, one of the things I've learned is you got to know what's going on in the world in order to actually be successful. I have been trading and investing for 25 years now, former Morgan Stanley and Merrill Lynch investment banker, and I have learned that
this is real. I'm not making it up. I can't use a straight face when I go through this stuff. But I just want you guys to see like how much money is involved in scamming people, the same way that how much money can be made or lost by either lying about Cybertruck or telling the truth about Cybertruck, the same way with this kind of stuff. So, for example, if you want to buy a table at these things, is be an exhibitor, 8x8 table, about 3,700, 10x10, 4,700. You can want to go up to the triple booth, 30x10, 14,000, 20x20, 19,000. And moreover, if you want to advertise at like one of the sort of events, 50K. And in fact, guys, there is a whole list of like menu of things that you can buy to advertise at this thing if you wanted to do that. I'm just showing you some, but just to give you an idea. So like, for example, if you want to have a table, one of the meetups, 8,000. If you want to set up a booth to like, meet other YouTuber stuff to like sign them on board, 8,000. The Tenny Lounge, 12,000. Platform meetups, 8,000. It's all money. And I want you to understand the kind of content that they teach people, be it YouTube, podcast, blogger, TikTok, any number of things. This is the kind of stuff that they're talking about in order to scam you. These are the contents of the seminar. So we'll read through the headlines together here. 5x your revenue stream in 5 steps. How Market Briefs did it. So basically this person, whatever Market Briefs is, will say, hey, this is how we make money off our fans, etc. Here's another one. Niching, verb, taking practice to the next level, right? Get better at scamming. Here's another one. Show me the money. Tips and tricks for securing your lucrative brand deals for social media influencers. So this is how to partner with companies to scam yet more people. And guys, the reason why I say a lot of this stuff is scam is because basically social media influencers sell you a bunch of services that you frankly don't need Moreover, a lot of them are scam, be it your crypto platforms, be it your personal coaches, like any of these kind of advices for $1,000 a month or whatever stupid thing, like that kind of stuff. Like, hey, option trading, you're going to be rich. It's like teaching people how to get better at scamming people. This is what all these contents are about. Here's another one. How to lay out your website and ads for maximum monetization potential. Basically, how to make money from your fans. Helping your audience manage their money crisis, meaning that when they lose money because you're an idiot, how to help them come back from losing money and still watch you, right? Video membership gold, right? How to charge for those, ridiculous $10, $20, whatever people are charging these days for their Patreons and your stock picks and that kind of stuff, right? Recurrent revenue, your finance content for long-term success. Again, this whole conference is about helping YouTubers, TikTok people, Twitter people, whatever, get better and more efficient at scamming you. And I just want you to understand, like it's not just one, random person on YouTube. Like a lot of these people work in cohorts, right? They work as a network, and they go on each other's, podcasts and YouTube stuff. They're all getting better at scamming you. Blog smarter, not harder, leveraging AI for efficient profit. So again, this is about like, now I'm going to use AI to like just make a bunch of BS content again to scam you. Here's one that really pissed me off, and I've mentioned this before on the channel. Just read the topic. How to make your content inclusive of families with mixed immigration status. And I mentioned this before. This is very real, and it pisses me off. People like your Meet Kevins or your MSFNs or these scammer real estate people, etc. They specifically target people who maybe don't speak English that well. Maybe people are new to the country, and a number of things, and they basically abuse them and exploit them. There's no other way to put it, right? And it's frankly, it's a scam, and it really pisses me off. And I've mentioned this before on the channel. It really, really pisses me off. And I told you guys before, my brother, who's from Vietnam, he doesn't speak English that well when he first came here, and he gets sucked into this kind of stuff, right? These get rich quick schemes and gurus, MLM marketing, right? MLM, multi-level marketing. These kind of things can be very attractive to people who don't know that they're scams. And these kind of conferences that I'm talking about here, this FinCon thing, this is all about, helping people to improve their scamming content for you and making money off of you.
So what is FinCon, right? FinCon is the financial conference. They've been doing this for a while. It's where the YouTubers get together, the TikTokers, the financial advisors, the wealth builders, creators, influencers, CPAs, people who are in digital assets like NFTs and cryptocurrencies, people who evaluate businesses, and real estate, straight up business owners. This is the conference for them. That's it. Look at your demographic using your analytics and play to that. Learn more about that. Those are the people that you're attracting, which is something, believe it or not, I haven't done at a high level, and that'll be something I'll be doing. They also say collaboration does not take away from you. So especially in a down market, as a matter of fact, they said you really want to start collaborating with other YouTubers, other people in your industry. Talk with them, get on their show, bring them into your show, your world, and that collaboration is really going to help everyone rise. So collaborate a lot more.
So I just want you to understand that like these people are professional scammers. That's what it is. Here's another one. How to maximize your earnings from your personal finance affiliate content, right? These are all the topics that they're talking about here. Monetizing your audience with newsletters. How to think outside the box with paid subscriptions. How I reverse engineered my way to 20,000 subscribers in 11 months. So you guys get the idea how this stuff works. But you gotta. I just want you to see these topics. How to beat massive competitors with unique content approach. 0 to 100K in 18 months. The path to six-figure freelance writing career. I just laugh. Here's the thing, guys, and I'm just being honest with you. Most people out there in the world who go to these things are lack the skills, lack the, whichever word to say, trying to be nice about it. Like, you don't want to listen to anything they have to say. Like, it's all a scam, and like this idea that they're all going to be writing books now is so ridiculous. Moreover, speak your way to financial freedom, how to get booked to paid to speak. And some of these people on YouTube, is just like, who watches this crap, let alone someone's going to pay you to speak? And like the conference itself is a scam, because, and you just say, okay, why is it a scam? Because you're kind of giving the impression that anyone come out and give this kind of advice to people, and they're going to find it valuable, and you're going to help people, etc. Like to anyone. That's just how this stuff is posed. You guys understand my point of view? It's like not just anyone on the street can. I mean, okay, you'll see as we go through this stuff. Exploring the connection between our mental and financial health is, again, You're all about scamming people, help people with scams. Secrets behind the 85K launch. Leveraging short form video content as an advisor. So how to use TikTok to tell people about money. Moreover, how to organize your YouTube channel for success. And here's my favorite one. Keep it legal. How to give financial advice and endorse products without breaking the law.
When I was on that bathroom floor, when my friends and family didn't know what was going on with me, they thought I politely moved from Los Angeles. I fled because my home foreclosed, my cars were repossessed, and I was facing bankruptcy. And I didn't want the people who saw me like get that degree from USC and start this business. I didn't want them to see me like that. So I moved to New Orleans, Louisiana, Metairie to be specific. And it was all because I didn't know who to ask, where to go, how to get support, so I chose to suffer in silence. Do you realize the people who are consuming your content, many of them are at home watching your stuff on YouTube, on a phone, on their computer, and they are suffering in silence?
This problem is so massive on YouTube. I mean, every time, I look at social media channels and I'm like, hey, I want to help you guys understand to avoid, this sort of scammy content. But it's freaking everywhere, and I can't I can't go through every single thousands of channels out there and it's like, hey, this is a scam, this is a scam, this is a scam. All I can do really is to help prepare you and warn you. And this is just the reality, because people say, hey, Chris, who do you like? And on YouTube or whatever. And this is the reality. 99.5% of the people out there is a total scam. Anyone who's like doing 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute ads for scamming products, it's a scam. And it's not only that, it's just like their Patreon classes, their Discords for whatever stupid advice is. It's all a scam. And it's sad because so many people fall for this stuff. And I want to stress that. Moreover, even when we're talking about YouTube, like this happens on Wall Street, like all the time. And I always encourage you guys, if you've never seen this movie, please check it out. It's Margin Call. This is just a reality. A lot of people didn't see the movie, and frankly, it's a little bit too difficult for a lot of people, which is sad. I know I'm with me, but if you're watching this channel and you want to sort of, better your understanding of how the world really works, just check out this movie. It is an inside look, and yes, it's a movie. I get it, right? It's not necessarily entirely 100% true, but it's based on the financial crisis, 08, and it's when you see it, it rings true, the way that people talked and essentially the way they scam people at a higher level, right? Billions of dollar level. Yes, I understand that, these, YouTube scammer people are, small potatoes compared to, say, Wall Street scammers, but it is related. And if you have a family member or you yourself are taken in by any number of scammy YouTubers out there, you'll understand, like, it is a real thing. And, when I see these conferences things, like, it's just yet more scams. Moreover, this is a real thing, at the end of the day, this is the FTX situation. I haven't been covering that much. And you guys would know this. If you follow my channel for a long time, I was really the only person on YouTube calling out all the other scammers on YouTube regarding FTX. Everyone else was taking the money, taking the scam, pushing scams on you. And at that time period, I tell you the truth, I was getting tons of emails from all these crypto doggy coins and doggy platforms and stuff like that. And I said, no. I literally said no. I walked away from them because it's not worth it. It's not worth cheating people, right? And, there is a point of view out there. This is the opposing point of view is, well, I mean, you can get rich and no one gets hurt. That's from their point of view, but it's simply not true.
Take a steak sponsorship?
Oh, man. Someone asked me this
What's
before.
your price?
I feel like everyone has a price.
100 million a year?
I don't know, because it has to be a point where it's so high that I would be irresponsible for saying no to it.
And if you completed the sponsorship, let's say a year later, and your audience turned on you, would you be comfortable with the money and the pushback?
Part of me
if all
feels
4
like,
million DM'd you on Instagram and said, we hate you because of this.
I don't know, because I feel like part of my audience understands the financial aspect of it, and I feel like they would be like, yo, Graham, you're an idiot if you say no to this. Like, we get it. I'm hoping that would be the response.
The future, how are you going to be a millionaire with passive income in the future?
I was going to be screwed. In high school, I had such bad grades. I was actually comparing D's and F's with one of my friends to see who got more D's.
Oh my gosh.
Like, no joke. It was terrible. I hated school, hated tests. I was a bad test taker, never did homework. I slacked off. I did the minimum to basically just not get expelled in terms of my grades. I was screwed.
If your fans sign up for these things and they put, the retirement savings or whatever, their down payment for the house, money in these things, and then their money just vanishes, you just hurt your fans seriously. So this is why, I'm talking more serious, like when I read through these topics at this FinCon thing, and I know the kind of people that go to these things, it just frankly really pisses me off. And I just want to understand that these people, who, try to scam me these kind of ways, they are not working alone. They do not have your best interests at heart. And their main goal is to just maximize profits from you. So please be careful out there. I just want you to understand this world does exist. And sadly, most people on social media are part of this world. So I'd be very careful out there. So I do appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts, and I'll catch you next video.